Oh, you got a lot of these.
Offense in a bunch formation. Here's Julian saying to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
From the gun on third down, say it. Makes the catch. That
Oh,
will
what?
be
I
enough to
thought
move
that
the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
made it seem like
These
he
two
picked it
guys,
off.
just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Trying to run, it's Jackson. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Here's Arts to throw. Safe completion on the screen.
Oh, Jesus.
Like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Sending out the offense to start this drive. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Fires on the move. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Trying to set up the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throw it, say it. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Saying to throw for it on 4th.
Oh, my God. That's good.
Get the ball back, stopping him short of the 1st down.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Wide receiver going in motion. Play action, here's Manning. He's got him in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Unloads quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the 1st, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
They go play action with Manning. Rushes on him. Trying to make that. There's a crease. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarterback.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means
a
nothing. Nice
touchdown.
job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the 3rd down and goal.
Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. after getting stuffed. What do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2?
Get in there.
Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
No, go ahead, bring it. Come on,
Bounces through
get
the
that
end
ball,
zone.
bring it
As a
out.
touchback, they'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Sayin to throw.
Ooh, I saw that. I knew that was a pick. Give me that.
Turns it over. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Texas! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Quarterback extends the play. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Buckeyes in the hurry-up.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design play. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Get him.
Chucked it away just as he was hit.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Here's Manning to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Manning. Firing to the right, complete. Turns it on in midfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Longhorns come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Arch is going to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'd love nothing better than to add a three
Oh,
ball
my
here
God.
before the break. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room.
It might be short.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the number 6 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Gators, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
The offense changing the play. Throwing Manning. Keeps looking downfield. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Running inside. It's smothered.
Oh, man, that's supposed to be a
Continuing
first.
to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Manning with a play fake. Steps away to find some room. He's going to take off. At the 40, there he goes. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
Hey, man, you see it again. It's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, and it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built the lead here today.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Arch Madness. Got his man out of the backfield. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Manning from the gun on third down. He'll pull it down and run. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Well, we know the defensive coordinator's been harping on his guys about this. Earlier in the game, this quarterback was killing him with his scrambling ability and his ability to take off. That time, though, nice adjustment by the defense. It was almost as if they were expecting him to scramble that time. Really, really nice job defensively.
Fourth down, Manning. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make it.
Makes a grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And the Longhorns are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll run with Brown.
Thank you.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Longhorn.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points.
All right, defense,
and
come
now,
on.
getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Bring the ball out, man. You might need
That ball
to.
skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson.
Good stuff.
Got enough for the first.
So good.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
See it. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground.
Yeah!
He's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense
Punt that ball next time.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuff, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Under fire.
Yeah, go on after him.
He's
Go after him.
Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
And this is the hard
It's
part
all right,
about
he ain't
being on
taking
defense and choosing
Oh,
whether
yeah,
to be
do that.
conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and
Got a little grass. Touchdown, Longhorn! And the beatdown has ensued.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just we got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Jackson. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Say it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen.
No, oh my God, it would not let me
get the ball. Good execution as they move the chains and they first down at the 38.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to the second half.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's a reason why he's completing somewhere around 50.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. How about this strong safety here, just trusting his gut and going and making a play on the quarterback?
And you can't coach that. A lot of times people see things or they don't. And understand, I can go get him right now. I can understand the situation. There's all kinds of guys throughout history that just have a great feel.
Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Fourth down, Sayin throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with the first down in the final period. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Here comes the heat.
Oh, that's
what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense. It's a big lead in the game. You're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Sayin back to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big
play. You thought you was going?
He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Sayin. They got him, and down he goes. And what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Woo, let's go.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game.
I should have been had a pick, shoot.
Take away all the deep stuff.
Like what, twice in the game? I should have got a pick.
And they stamp this game.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Red pass.
Oh my gosh, he ran
He's there to
backwards.
make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And that second down completion was anything but helpful. Threw it in reverse, and now it's 3rd and long. Manning. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
That's just a great job by the defense, winning early in the drive to set
That's
the
what I should have
third
stayed
and long
aggressive.
situation,
That's
and
what I
then
should.
they're just playing back. They're making sure they keep the football in front of them, they make the tackle, and they now set up for it.
That's what I should have done.
And
That
the
was my
Longhorns
downfall,
decide to
not
punt it
staying
away.
aggressive.
Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20.
I should have stayed aggressive. That was early on me.
Onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here's Julian saying to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll try to do it himself. Got a first down. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Running inside, it's Jackson. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Oh!
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. Gets it inside the 5.
We can't do that. You're too fast. Can't do nothing about that.
The Buckeyes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throwing, say it. Lets it go to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there. They couldn't make the connection.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
Can the D deny them
Oh,
on
no,
second and
no,
goal?
no, no. Oh,
Keeping it on the ground inside.
oh thank you. That's what he said. It's not the,
Where to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
And how about this defense? 2 great plays in the row, defending the pass, now stuffing the run, Paul.
Yeah, and it just looks like they're going to make the offense earn it, right? They know at this point, if you're going to score a touchdown, it's not going to come easy. So someone here, if you're going to throw it now on 3rd down, is going to have to make a contested catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, say it. Quick strike complete.
yeah.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
With a virtually insurmountable deficit this late in the game, might as well try to put a little window. Touchdown, Ohio State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is why
Wow,
timing is so
man, we
important
shut
in the
them
passing
down
game.
for
That is
like
a
3
critical
quarters.
fourth down near the goal line. Everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. Firmly in control of this game, we'll see if they just try to run out the clock. Turning it on! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They want that clock to run. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
They've got the lead, but here in the 4th quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Brown again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
Yeah, and it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage, they can't get it done, and it is over.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Smothers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game.